Revelio.
Brave though, aren't you? I've seen you in Hogwarts.
This cannot possibly...
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Buset, gila sampai kayak gitu. Ngeri, bos.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Nah,
I
ini
do
nih
wonder
yang
about
gua suka nih.
Professor
Ada
Fig.
lagi the
He's
oaks.
hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
I should speak to Professor Garlic so I can get started on the assignment she has for me.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Used to like
Niffler's
transfiguration,
fancy
but now it
or
seems to
roses?
listen all- Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Dittany's
Plant it on its
restorative
seed at
properties
the
make it a
bottom
vital
table.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What should I be doing right now?
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse, just across the footbridge. Mr. Pruitt will assist you with them. Your weeds possess their own rugged form of beauty.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Ih.
The venomous tentacula isn't so much murderous as it is simply misunderstood.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean... If Hecate hadn't stopped me...
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Wah.
Revelio.
As you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Bentar guys, gua restart internet gua dulu biar enak nih.
Maybe Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that Wigan-Weld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Collect Ashwinder eggs, collect Dark Mongler fur.
Fine job brewing your first Wigan-Weld potion. But there
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office? Okay, you heard correctly. Why do you want to know?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you will already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me. I'm not sure that's good idea. I can get you that feather. Boleh nggak?
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Aduh, gimana ya?
Very well. I'll bring you a Fooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Moga nggak salah pilih lah.
A well-prepared witcher wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Oh ini. Borgin and Birds has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shops hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more aurora to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Oh.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Keliling dulu ah, bentar.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Brew potion from unlock received at the potion station. Receipt and ingredients can be purchased from select shop. Ingredient may hilang. Endurus potion. Tadi suruhnya bikin apa sih? Weekend well potion kan? Oh, Endurus potion. Oke. Okay. Bahannya dari kelas yang sebelumnya ya, kelas berkebun.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion and on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Ketahuan dong.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Kelar bro, pulang bro.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Apa ini dia?
I've always said that travel broadens.
Net di Masih ada. Mongrel Pur. Defense. Ini potion. Restore a bit of drinker health.
Revelio.
Gimana? Dekat banget suaranya. Oh ini. Nah ini nih yang bikin bingung nih. Harus nyari walkthrough ini kayaknya nih. Yang ini nih nggak ngerti soalnya nggak ada hint-hintnya sama sekali. Hint ini di tengah sih ada tapi nggak ngerti maksudnya apa. Oh, mungkin lihat di tempat lain ya. 2111. Ah, sebelumnya di mana lihatnya lagi? Harus gua fotoin ini mah. Gua fotoin nih kalau nemu lagi. Barangkali bisa nih, coba ya. Ya ini biarin dulu aja.
Revelio.
Salah. Expelliarmus. Nah ini cobalah dapat sihir soalnya nih. Kemana sih ini? Professor Hickett want me to practice avoiding attack by dodge rolling. She also want me to cast Incendio on few enemies. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Oh, okay. Mana cuy? Incendio tuh mana ya? Reparo, Levioso, Casio. Oh, Nah ini aja dulu lah.
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade again.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade. I'm going to try and visit them all this year.
Ah, ini ada nih. Mana?
Thankyou.
Where do the professors? Surely they don't shoot students, do they?
Oh beda ya. Angkanya juga beda sih. Ini 2117. Oh ini 125. Foto dulu aja lah. Mungkin nanti kalau ada yang sama.
I don't know about demigods. Howin has been on hot bricks the other day.
Accio. Levioso.
Wih, apa nih?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Oh, apa tuh?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
Gimana sih?
Brilliant.
Oh.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Terus buat apa? Oh gitu. Oh misinya itu. Misinya ngambil itu ternyata.
Natty doesn't seem to mind having her mother as a teacher at all. I'd hide in my common room if it were me.
Imelda Reyes is always arranging broom trials. She's only trying to top her old records. Such a show-off.
I don't know what Madame Kagawa sees in Imelda Reyes.
Udah sore ternyata.
Revelio.
Nah, ada kan? This telescope is the finest stargazing instrument of its kind, perfect for viewing the moon and the star and anything else one might find in the night sky.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Repot banget sih pakai yang kayak gini. Lihat jam di mana sih? Siap dulu lah. Bagus ya. Suaranya beda ya. Di tangga sama di sini. Tuh. Tuh di sini sama di yang lebih keras beda suaranya.
Revelio.
Salah. Katanya ini pakai ini. Oh iya. Apa nih? Maksudnya? Oh.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Serem juga di Hogwarts kalau malam-malam mah. Ada hantu lagi. Serem banget ini.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge. Oh, my exams.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant! What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out.
Oh, Gryffindor
I do
yang
hope
merah
you
tuh ya.
continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ini yang tadi ya? Oh, ini mah yang tadi. Udah dilihat.
Lumos.
Nah, kok nggak bisa?
Protego. Revelio.
Oh.
Incendio. Levioso.
Hilang dong.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Nah, ini ada di sini. Tapi itunya mana ya? Apa?
Revelio.
Mana sih? Apa?
Revelio. This must be my house chest. I just need to insert the token. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Buset. Harus ngumpulin sebanyak itu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Totalnya 16. Orang-orang pada nggak ada sih guys.
Revelio.